Okay, I am live. It's been a very busy January. So I wanted to be able to give something of value really quickly that everybody, especially in commercial businesses, small to medium businesses, whether you're one employee, 10, 50, 500, we'll call that the micro SMB to the lower mid market. Big challenge I'm seeing. We create a lot of inbound leads. So I have a lot of data set of small to medium businesses that are struggling with pipeline creation. Pipeline creation is and awareness is always kind of the core challenge. But the branches that create and fix that particular problem are a variety of different things, right? There's all kinds of go to market tactics and strategies that are going to affect your ability to create pipeline. But so many companies want to jump into outbound. They want to ramp up email prospecting or LinkedIn prospecting or cold calling. Yet they don't have the foundation of figuring out product market fit because they haven't spent enough time developing the lighthouse, developing enough content where the content gives them a framework and like a messaging feedback loop to tell them the stories you're telling are resonating. People are liking and commenting and sharing and resending and validating that that story resonates and people are coming towards you inbound. And from that, you would start running enough sales qualified meetings to start developing your voice, your narrative, your point of view that informs the outbound strategy. So people are starting in reverse. They want to go outbound. So they start cold calling. The messaging is falling flat because they don't know what the messaging should be because they haven't found product market fit. Not in the sense that the product isn't a product market fit, but like the voice to the customer and the story and the narrative are not a fit yet. They try to prospect on LinkedIn or they try, sending out hundreds and hundreds of emails a day. But again, they have not figured out their point of view and their voice. I highly recommend you use the incredible feedback loop that is social media. You make content, whether it's static posts, videos, blogs, newsletters, carousels, webinars, live posts like this, and you start monitoring the likes, the comments, the shares, the retweets, all the messages back, and it starts to inform your story. That's number one. Number two is that when you go outbound, people will begin to recognize you, or when they revert back to social media to look at you, they want to book the meeting with you because they can see you're a subject matter expert. And they say, wow, actually, he or she talks about this topic all the time. I want to talk to them about this. Let's have a conversation. Order of operations. Fix the lighthouse first. Put the lighthouse pole in the ground. Attract people towards you. Start to see what swarms around the lighthouse. Let it inform your point of view and story. Then use that point of view to start sending boats out into the ocean. And, in account-based sales development, you'd call it fishing with a net is inbound and fishing with a spear is outbound. Your outbound story, the boats are going to go far out into the distance. It's going to take a while for you to inform your story until you get enough feedback loops from inbound to inform that story. So to summarize this, if you have finite dollars to invest, which if you're a small business, that's a guarantee that you do, your resources are very finite, I would absolutely start inbound. I would begin the infrastructure development of outbound, but don't expect a lot of horsepower out of your outbound when you haven't found your voice, your narrative, your point of view. Use the power of social media that gives incredible feedback loops really quickly to inform where you want to go outbound.